Yeah, hi all. Is there audible my voice? Okay. So today we are go to the Python language plus the Django web framework. Okay. First of all, we can go the Python. Then what is the Python? Python is a high-level interpreter general purpose programming language and it is designed for the readability and fast development and it is easy to learn, supports multiple paradigms, procedural, object-oriented functionalities, and has a ecosystem libraries framework like tools that makes it great for scripting, web apps, data science, automation, and more, etc. Then, what is the key features of the Python? Okay, here we can read this. It's the, it is a simple readable syntax. Okay, it's a simple readable syntax. It indications and defines the blocks, and then next it is a interpreted and interactive. It is interpreted and interactive to run the code instantly in repels, and it is dynamically. It's a to need to declare the variable types like integer, float, boolean, that types of. Okay, and it is a batteries handled. It stores the large standard libraries like input methods, maths, dates, HTTP links, like etc. And have also a like cross platforms also. It runs the Windows like Linux, Mac OS, this one. Okay, and large ecosystems also. It has it has a thousand of third-party packages like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Scikit-learn, like that. And so, multiple grids. It has oops concepts, functional concepts, and the procedural concepts like this one. Okay. Then next it is a memorable management and GCA like automation, garbage collections, and extensible can call C or C++ for speed, and also a strong community and tooling. It's a work on the reference formatters testing framework. Okay. Then first we can go with input statements. What is the input statements? Input is prompt. It reads the a line from the user as a string. It converts to the number with integer or float as needed. Okay. Can write the example simple. We can create folder name. Like here, I write some examples. Here we can take the variable name a name and also value equals to input of. Equals to input of sorry, service. So here we can read the example. We can first we can take the name as a variable and the value is the input field. And then next second variable is you can take the value is input. We can convert this string to integer. So here we are converted the integer. Then next we can write the print statement. Here these two is the input statements and the next one print is the output statement. What is the output statement? Okay. The output means it's displaying the data to the user on the screen or file or etc. whatever. In Python, the most common way is using the print function. Okay. So you can create this basic example. Hello. Here you can use the print function. Hello. Then you can here we can output change the output hello. Okay. Then now we can use the input and statement in the same thread. Printing variables. Here we can take the variable name and name is so here first we can take the name equals to Badrinath. Here we are created the variable name called the name. So we are storing the string as Badrinath inside the variable, this variable. Okay. So whenever we use the name, it will represent the Badrinath. Then another variable name called here take age, and we store the integer value 25. And the integer, not a string. So now we can represents the age. We get the output 25. Then next line we can write the print statement. Okay. Here print name. The print function, it shows the output on the screen. Here first we can write the string name is a string, just its text, and the name is a variable here created though earlier which holds the Badrinath. Then here we'll print the combine them both and supply like name Badrinath, like same as here also. Again here we can write the print is used and age is string, and next age is the variable holding, it's just 25. And here we can come the output a name Badrinath age 25, like this. So here we store the information name and age in the variables. So we use the print statement, print function to show that information with some labels. Here these are all the labels. Then now print the multiple values. Okay, Python 5. So first of all, here we can take the two variables, and these two variables to assign the two values 10, 20. So now we use the output statement print function. Like here a, this is the label, this is the variable value, and we can take the b label, and this is the variable. So here a comma b is a first line variables. So this is called the multiple assignment in the Python. So on the left side here we have two variables a and b. On the right side we have two values 10 and 20. So here the Python assigns them in the order a equals to 10, then b equals to 20. So after this line, a holds the 10, then b holds the 20. So output will come a equals to 10, b equals to 20. Then here, this is the output statement. Print is a function to display the output, and a equals to is a just text, this one, and a is the variable which is 10, and b is a text again, and here b is the variable which is 20. So output will come a equals to 10, b equals to 20, like this. Okay. Then next we can use the submit separator between values. Okay. In Python by default, SCP means space between the comma string. Okay. Then we can here we can take the only print statements, only output statements. Here we can take the double, and here we can take the values like apple, banana, 9. So same output statement we can create the another one like apple nine. So here we can use this sub. So first line here, three strings are there: apple, banana, mango. To given the print function. Okay, and by default, Python puts a space string between the multiple values. So first we will output like this. So by default, we can write in Python it puts a space between the every string. So the output will become apple, banana, mango. So same next line we can same three strings are given, and but here we added the extra argument sub. Here sep means separator what should be placed between the values. Instead of the default space, now a common and space will be placed here. So the output will be came apple comma banana comma mango. Right. Okay. If you without use sep values are separated by space. With we can use the sep comma value separated by the comma and space like that. So then next we can go to the escape sequences. Okay. Here escape sequences has uh, slash n slash tab double slash double slash n slash t slash quotations. Okay. Here slash n means here new line and new line and the slash t means tab space and double slash means backslash. The slash quotations means double quote inside the string. Okay. So here we can write the example. Print hello, print hello slash n one. Here we can change a new line. Okay. Then next then we'll take the print a slash t b slash t. This is the tab space. print say slash quotations. Okay. Here it will comes the output hello and next line new line for it. And here it will comes the output a tab space b tab space c. Then here we can comes the output she said and hi is in the string. Okay. First here we can take the print function and slash n. Here we can take the slash n is an escape sequence meaning the new line. Okay. Whenever slash n appears, the next text goes to the new line. Here we can see the example. Like this. And here the slash t is an escape sequence meaning the tab space. It adds extra spacing like pressing the tab. Then next here. Normally quotes inside a string would continue the Python. To include string quotes inside a string, you use the slash quotes. This tells Python this is a quote character not on the end of the string. Then next we can go to the data types. Here data types are used to store the numbers. Numeric data types, sequence types, text type, set types, mapping type, like this. First we can go to the numeric types. Then in numeric types has the three int, float, complex. It is a integer numbers. Example 10, -5, 0 like that. And float is a decimal numbers. Example 3.4 -0.1 like that. Then complex numbers is example 2 plus 3 is a mixed. Okay. So we can then next sequence types. Then next sequence types, it is used to store collection of the item in the order, like in list or tuple or range. In list, it is a order mutable collection. Like example, we can in list we can use the square brackets. Like example 1, 2, 3, and tuple order. It is a order and also immutable collection. So it's also a it is indicates the parenthesis bracket. Then complex. Sorry, range. It represents a sequence of the numbers range, like the range of 0 comma 10. It will print the 0 to 9. Then next text type, it is used to store data str string, like here you can write here hello world. This is the text type. Okay. Then next set types, it is used to store unique and unordered items. Set, it is a mutable, it represents the curly brackets. And then next mapping type, it is used to store key value pairs, dictionaries, like that. And then next last one is boolean types. It is used to store the truth values. Boolean values are only for true or false. Sorry. Okay. Okay, then next you can take the Java. Right. We'll wait for the 5 minutes and then we'll start the discussing the what is Django and why use the Django framework. Okay, we can go to the Django. First of all, Django is a high-level Python web framework. It allows the developers to build a web application quickly and efficiently. And it follows the model view template, MVT architecture. So model view template means model is it defines the structure of your database like tables and it views and then next views it controls the what the user sees logic behind the page. And then next template. The HTML template CSS the a part that the user interacts with. Okay. Django helps you build websites and web apps using the Python in a structured way. Then why use the Django? It's a fast, like here you can write, say fast development. The Django has built-in features, so you don't need to write everything from the scratch. Okay. Then next, it's a secure. It helps the protect your website against commonly security issues like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, etc. That's it. Then next, scalable. It's a big companies like Instagram and Pinterest use this framework Django, so it can handle good traffic of small connections. Then next, it's also a batteries included. So Django provides the many tools like authentications. If this authentication is using the login or sign up registration that one, and then next admin panel to manage the data and ORM queries. ORM means object relational mapping to interact with the database easily. Okay. Then next we can it is used in community support. Okay. It has a big community and lots of packages to extend the functionalities. And last, it is a Python based. Okay. If you know Python it's a Django is easy. We can here we can rate the simple architecture by use the Django. Right? First here we can rate the user or custom. This is a browser, and then next we can rate the can send a request. Send a request. We can to the URL. Next pages. Start from the next templates. You can look the last final response to the user of customers. So here in URL router, it Django checks the which URL the user requested, and here you see here it logics the handles the logic fetches data from the database, and then next models it interacts with the database. Okay, then next in templates it generates the HTML page to show the user. Firstly, here we can user will opens a website to the send request, and Django checks the URL, finds the correspondent views. The next view starts out to the models based off if needed. Okay. The next data is passed to the templates. Then it renders the HTML pages here. Okay. Then Django sends the response to the user from the backend browser. So here in Django framework, we can use the language for Python language. We are all discussing about last class what is Python and why use the Python. Okay. Then next we are in Django code. Django and Python code will write the Python. First of all, we download and install the Python. And a Python, it's the Python is an integrated development environment IDE for Python. Okay, then it helps you write run and debug the Python or Django code easily. So it provides features like code suggestions, syntax highlighting, and project management. It makes it easier to manage Django projects with the folders, templates, and directories and static files like that. And it is a popular integrated development environment, and it is a code compilation. Python is a, and it is debugging, and it is project management. It organize and manage the Python projects easily. It is also a version control also. It is integration with Git, SVN, like that, etc. Okay, and also the scientific tools also support for the computing data science, and with plugins like Skype, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, NLTK, like that. Okay. The and community edition and professional edition is there in Python. Community edition means it's a free open source version with core features, and professional edition it is a paid version with additional features for web development. Okay. And Python development ideal for building Python apps, scripts, and web development. It supports the frameworks like Django, Flask, Fast API, uh, Django REST framework, like that. And in coming to the data science used in data analysis, machine learning with the Python. Okay. Then next we install the Django. First in we install the Django in the Python. Like command is pip install the Django. This command will enter the Python terminal and enter. Here we can download the Django. So it handles the URLs, database, models, templates, and authentication. It helps you build web apps faster and securely. Okay. In pip install Django, this command downloads and install the Django in your Python environment. And then next we can install the Python pip install pillow. Okay. And here Pillow is a Python library for working with media files, and it is Django uses to upload and resize or manipulate the media files like images, videos, PDF files, what files like that. Okay. Example: if you have a profile picture or product image, Pillow will helps handles it. Then next, and Pillow, yeah, sorry. Pillow is also a Python a library. Okay. Then next its features is image processing, image operations, supported formats like resize the images or create thumbnails or automation scripting images, edits and batch processing. That's it. Okay. We- Then next pip install MySQL client. Pip install MySQL client. It's MySQL client is a Python library to connect with the Django with MySQL database. By default, Django uses the SQLite 3, but for in coming to the real world, real-time projects or real-world projects, we often use the MySQL or use the MySQL. MySQL clients, it allows us the Django to read, write data from the MySQL, and here, basically, Django will it helps the your website logic, and Pillow will it handles the media files, and MySQL client it stores or retrieve data in the MySQL. Okay. So today we are discussing the uh, no introduction of the Python and what is the Django and why is the Django. So tomorrow we will continue the in Python we can that typecasting, what is the comments and what's the types of comments, and coming to the Django how to create the simple basic project and run. Okay. Is there any doubts? I'll wait the 2 minutes. So if you have any doubts, please ask.